And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Here we go. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. It's deflected. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Here's Porzingis. Brown outside. You know, Clark, rivalry games are always fun, aren't they? When it's two teams that don't see each other very often, it only ups the intrigue.
That's what makes cross-conference games like this so special. I mean, there's history between these teams, Kevin, and we only get to relive it a few times a year, so that makes it even more special.
Now, Doncic following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Coach said they want to force Jason Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. If his team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside, you feel relatively good about the chances. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Brown, following the basket by LeBron James. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Boston ball.
Here's Boston now. 4-point game. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic is court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Tatum's shot is off.
Well, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
And a wide-open look for James. Rebounded by the Celtics.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Right side Tatum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
You got to D-up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And James throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Here's Tatum. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Reeves. Shoots over White. Again, the Lakers.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Down low. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 6. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Brown with the bucket.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Boston trailing. And Holiday has it in the corner. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. Celtics passing it around. Outside Holiday. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, that assertive, confident attitude. I mean, Holiday knew as the pass was coming his way that he was going to catch it and let it go quickly.
Here's Doncic. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Doncic has got 8.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Lakers lead by 1. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The Lakers in the lead. LeBron outside. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Brown outside. There's the drive. Rebounded by the Lakers. Reeves right side. Shoots over White. Reeves can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can't be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. Shoots a fader. Porzingis can't hit.
And listen, sometimes even the best...
Here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
It's time for defense. T-shirt time. Let's see who won twice. Let's go crazy.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Hayes. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's LeBron. He's got 10. And that one comes up a bit short. It's to Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Reeves. Back to James. Benson with it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Reeves. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes.
So they take the lead. Pritchard's got the lead up to 2 now for Boston.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Tatum.
2 minutes remaining.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James looking around. Reeves outside. Here's Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Porzingis has got 6 points. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Everyone walking. Let's go. We got to dance like everyone is watching.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Doncic attacks. Three-pointer. Hachimura, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Holiday. Out to Porzingis. And it falls over the rim and in. 8 points for Porzingis.
I think you've got to run Porzingis off of his shots. I mean, you can't let him get comfortable because he'll knock him down.
The drive by Doncic. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Long range from the inbound. buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got 11 points.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Pass to White. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of the game. Screen by Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Brown, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt with the screen. Now Doncic. He's got 11. Luka throws it down.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Now here is Holiday. Good, nice job down low. Holiday's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. The three for Doncic. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's LeBron. Fades back. And Boston with the rebound. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy. Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
And here's LeBron outside. A shot, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Count it.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
The drive by Doncic. LeBron left side. Some solid defense from Brown.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Back to Holiday. Inside, outside, White. Lock at 6. Here's Tatum. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. On the wing, Doncic. He's got 13. Doncic converts inside.
Doncic has it all, full package. Soft hands that time made the floater look easy.
Here's Holiday. The kick out to Brown. Off target from outside. Lakers trailed by 4. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Heck, I even remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Not going to go that time. Good D by Holiday. Outside Tatum. Pulls up. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter. A tight game here in Los Angeles. Doncic feeling it out. On the wing, Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Feeds away. James absolutely owning the inside.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. You can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guys.
Lakers, you can see.
1:56 left in the third. Here's Pritchard. Driving the lane. Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Brown's got 8 points.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
Here's Vincent. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Tatum. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Vanderbilt with the screen. To the middle. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Pritchard. They get it back. Brown outside. Second shot opportunity. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Lakers trail by 3. Vincent with it. Still yet to score.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That is his first foul of the game. Knocks it loose. Goodwin with the steal. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
That's a backcourt violation. Boston ball.
.24 seconds left to play in the third. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Tell you what, that's impressive strength there from Tatum. You got to respect that. Even when you try to wrap him up, he finds a way to score.
Here's Doncic. 17 points in the game. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. That will count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Boston with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but what?
42.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Celtics leading by 6. top, Tatum. Over to the wing. Tries to keep it alive. And so the ball out of bounds. Reeves touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Luka very intentional in what he's doing here. He understands he's going to get hit, but he's seeking out that contact and playing right through.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And the free throw, no good. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all three levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Tatum down low. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Hauser. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That'll be his second foul of the game. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls.
Oh, Luka Doncic!
Stunning the crowd and the defense with that one. What a show from Doncic.
Tatum looking around. Over in the corner, White. And Craig has it in the corner. Rebounded by the Lakers. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
I guess the defense was not expecting the quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And here is Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Picked by Finney-Smith. Here's Reeves. And it's White with the rebound.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Tatum. It doesn't go for him. Doncic outside. Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Finney-Smith, known as a utility guy, value utility guy, but I tell you what, he showed us there. He's ready and willing and able to make the big bucket, too.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Your Lakers, make some noise.
The Lakers in the lead. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Doncic. From deep, James. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. James has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Lakers. Here's Tatum. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-3 run. Here's LeBron. And they recover it. Picked by Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Celtics trail by 5. Pass to Tatum. White, wide open. He fires. No good from outside.
You know, to cut deficits, you got...
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And it's the Suns to start out. And here's Booker. For 3, Durant. Rebounded by Fox. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
And so it's Phoenix with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. Back to Durant. Poke loose. Oh, Fox with a steal. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Booker. Now Durant. Here he goes. Oh, he misses the dunk. Right wing. Oh, there's the alley. Outside Barnes. That three's off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Durant with it. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Well, there's an innate sense of how to play the game when we're talking Kevin Durant. The pick and roll has become second nature to him.
Out to the wing. Pass to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Barnes. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
To the paint. Here's Bull. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Pass to Dunn. Finished off the break.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
And finished off by Bull.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
And Fox, here we go. Pass to Vassell.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scores, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Now here's Booker. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a path to the cup, look out.
A minute 37 left to play in the first quarter. Paul. San Antonio again missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Booker. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, you see how confident Devin Booker is down low. Doesn't even think twice about looking to score in there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer. And when I brought up Chris Paul, Coach marveled at his leadership, saying he's a heck of a player and a natural-born leader. Few players in the history of the game have been able to command an offense and a locker room the way that CP has throughout his career. Coach has nothing but respect for the future Hall of Famer. BA?
Thanks for that, Allie. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
To the middle. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, going up there. Vassell showing off his hops.
That one drops for him.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
outside Paul. Shoots over Booker. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Here's Bull. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Phoenix out in front, up by 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Fox. The quick look, no good that time.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Pass to Castle. Outside Johnson. For 3. Durant pulls it in.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams at crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
Now here's Booker. To the inside. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it.
Spurs substitution. Number 30, Julian.
And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Fox. Here's Champagnie. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
Now here's Booker. 4 on the clock. Oh, and Fox with the block. Inside. Here's Castle. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Durant looking around. Got a piece of it. Oh, Fox with a steal. He's all alone. Oh, De'Aaron Fox finishing in transition.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's Booker. 6 to shoot. San Antonio with a rebound. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Spurs lead by 3. Here's Fox. It's blocked. And the Suns pushing it up now. .111 left in the first half. Tries the spin move. Outside Booker. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Now here's Fox. Barnes a screen. Fox on the run. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. San Antonio shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
And they'll keep possessions. And that one's good. Goal.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Outside Jones. Outside Bull. Three-pointer O'Neal. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Spurs out in front, up 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. San Antonio leading. And here's Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Puts up a 3. Drops in the 3. Wembanyama's got 8.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Now Allen, still without a bucket. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Fox left side. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Pass to Plumlee. Inside. Outside O'Neal. Here's Lee. Oh, sweet move. There's the block. Three-pointer, Fox. Plumlee pulls down the board. Suns trail by 5. To the inside. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Lee. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And here's the fast break. Here's Castle. There's the 3. O'Neal pulls it in. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Jones with the ball. Still no points. Into the lane. And the layup falls.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Doris, in terms of assist-to-turnover ratio, Tyus Jones normally leads the league.
B.A., this guy is such a steady hand at the lead guard position. Tyus always makes excellent decisions, plays within himself, and plays mistake-free basketball.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Now here's Durant. Give him 8. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Pass to Durant. Easy money for KD inside.
You see how quick Kevin Durant is off the floor near the rim. That's tough to stop.
Here's Paul. Sochan with the ball. Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Spurs lead by 5. Now here's Booker. 6 points for him. And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Bull.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Paul for 3. Durant pulls it in. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. With a 9-footer, pass to Bull. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Timeout. And it's now only a 1-point Spurs lead.
Kevin Durant sees the game as well as any player. With his size and vision, that combination is lethal.
And here's Paul. To the paint. Sochan inside. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sochan gets to his shot inside. Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Sochan. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Sochan's got 6 points in the quarter. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Left side Durant. Pass to Dunn. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Buries it from 3.
3-point field goal.
Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
Shot from the inbound. Can't capitalize inside.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Spurs up 4. And don't go. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what Coach is looking for.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Outside for Wembanyama. The putback. Oh, how about Victor? Gets there for the putback jam. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Here's Booker. Uses the glass on the layup.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Paul's got space. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Outside for Booker. Here's Booker on the attack. To the middle. On the wing, Durant. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Here's Paul. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 4.
When things get tight, he goes hard to the rim. That is a big-time basket.
Devin Booker, not a guy who's going to just hunt out his own shot. If you're open, he'll find you.
Right side Paul. From deep, Wembanyama. Bradley Beal puts it in. And Booker has got the ball here for the Suns. To tie it up. In deep. Bull drops it in. It's a tie ball game.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Back to Wembanyama. Wow! Victor takes it to him inside.
Assisted by.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
The kick to Durant. Down low. Here's Bull. And finished off by Bull.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. It's Fox with a drive. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. And they're able to recover. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down. The Suns trailing. Booker surveying the D. 1:44 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Durant. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Kevin Durant firmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
Here's Champagnie. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Champagnie's got his first 2 points. And so it's Phoenix with it. For 3, Booker. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Fox with the ball. Beal picks him up. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Outside for Booker. There's the triple. Beal, no good.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Here's Fox. To the wing, right side. The 3 is up. The 3 ball is good for Fox.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
And that's an intentional foul.
First team foul.
Now Fox. from the wing. Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by the Suns. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Durant. Fires from deep. It's good from beyond the arc.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
And the Suns call time here. They're behind by 4. Guys, what do you think?
It's hard to say whether they have enough time for a quick shot and a foul.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce.